welcome to Mock the Week. I'm Dara Breen. Joining me this week are Rhys James, London Hughes and Ed Gamble, Milton Jones, Hugh Dennis and Angela Barnes. We start with a round called Picture of the Week. I show the panel a topical image and ask them to tell me what's happening. So, what's going on here?
Oh, is this the live-action remake of the Pixar film Up?
Is Trump saying, of all the Kims I've met this week, you're in the top 2 sexiest?
Is Donald Trump saying, I've always been a very big fan of yours, Mr. McIntyre?
Wait. Is it the finalists from the world's worst hair competition meet up?
Is Trump saying, don't look now, but he's got a telephone on his head?
Don't think much of this remake of Rush Hour.
Is this the people who are down to the last 2 to present Saturday Night Takeaway?
Is he having a little fart there? Look, his little back flaps up.
How long have you been working in men's tailoring?
Is that not what that's for?
It's not. I'm not sure that's exactly what it's for, but it's certainly never referred to as, and certainly we've also included a little back flap.
Or is Trump saying, it's good to see the American flag next to the flag for Pret a Manger?
Does anyone have the actual answer?
This is the summit between Kim Jong-un and Donald Trump in Singapore.
Absolutely right. Thank you very much. Yes. This is a picture of the North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and US President Donald Trump. This week, the two signed an agreement to move towards the denuclearization of North Korea. How did the summit go then? Are we writing the first draft of history here? Was it a success, or are we all going, did that just happen? What was that?
It seemed to go well, but you can't really tell. Trump did no preparation, apparently, for it at all. And his excuse for doing that was he didn't need to, because he said, I rely on my touch, my feel, that's what I do. And that is why 24 women are accusing him of sexual assault.
North Korea said that they would destroy a missile site, but they didn't specify that it would be a North Korean missile site.
We shall denuclearize by using up all our nuclear bombs on South Korea.
A plan which is literally soul destroying.
Yes.
You also don't need to know.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Trump said the past does not have to define our future, which to me proves that he has read Gareth Southgate's England team talk.
How did he arrive, by the way? Did he arrive in a great pomp?
In a big house with balloons attached to them.
Yeah.
He arrived in a sort of a motorcade, didn't he, with lots of...
He does. He always travels in the motorcade with people running alongside.
Look like they've just push-started it.
Is he going to win a Nobel Prize for this? I'm sorry, just put that. Is he going to win the Nobel Prize for this?
Which one?
Trump, presumably.
He's certainly not going to win it for physics or literature.
His main takeaway from the whole thing at the press conference seems to have been that they've got very nice beaches in North Korea.
Yes.
You see, there's very nice beaches in North Korea. When you see them firing their cannons into the ocean, I've always noticed the beaches. I'm not sure he's quite grasped the gravity of the situation, that he's been watching missile launches and thought, that looks like a lovely place for a dip.
That's like watching a video of your girlfriend cheating on you and thinking, oh, he's got a nice duvet.
Rhys, that is far too specific an example.
Yeah.
That I do have a lovely duvet.
I have to go home now.
In another candidate for Picture of the Week, what is going on here? And it really was a choice of which one to show you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is Merkel setting feminism back by doing the ironing in front of Trump?
Or she's saying, was it you who superglued my hands to this table?
Or is she saying, OK, let's try another one. Stand up if you understand international trade deficit.
Trump saying, it doesn't matter what you offer me, me and the Colonel will not tell you the 7 secret herbs and spices.
Or is she saying, well, there's no need to say that. In Germany, double denim is quite fashionable.
Or is that the coffin Theresa May travels in now?
Oh.
It does. Him going from the G7 to meet Kim Jong-un does feel like him ditching all his old loser mates to hang out with an older boy who smokes fag. I've got a cool friend in the sixth form now. See you later, losers.
You politics nerd.
He's worked out a way of handling people like that. And when he told Justin Trudeau that he was weak, what did he say?
Weak and dishonest. He said
You're
he was
weak and dishonest, right? So he kind of insults people. And everybody has kind of pushed back against that, apart from Theresa May.
Can we go back to that picture of Justin Trudeau? Because he's really hot.
Okay, there's Justin
He's
Trudeau.
like the sort of Michael Bublé of politics, isn't he? Isn't that you and your mum both definitely would?
Thing is,
Presumably, Debbie, you'd want some gap or
Oh,
some
not at the
sort of-
same time, Dara.
That is- Mom! What are you doing, Justin Trudeau, now? You ruin everything!
Stop being rudo with Trudeau.
the thing is though, I kind of only like Trudeau because his name sounds like when someone from Croydon is trying to convince you that they're not lying.
Could not deliver that joke. I could not land that joke.
You just changed it to Ireland, isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It's Trudeau.
That's true enough, though. No.
I love the name Canada. Canada is such a positive name. It's not Canada, it's Canada. Yeah, man isn't going so well.
And it's all about milk, isn't it? It's milk
yeah.
tariffs.
What do you mean it's about milk?
They put Canada put tariffs on milk, 270%.
Is this what this whole G7 thing is about?
Not the whole,
no,
no.
Yes, it is.
Are you serious?
That's why they set it up. That's why they set it up.
I thought a G7 was a private plane until today, you lot. You didn't be telling me.
It's all about milk, London. That's the whole thing.
What is happening? Is it what? Tell me about the
It
milk.
was one of the things. No, the G7 is about that. But the war on Canada is about milk.
Right.
Because apparently Canada charges America too much for milk, so now America's going to go to war with Canada.
With about
And
milk.
what's happening in Singapore is that Trump wants depasteurization of the Korean.
Look at that.
So is everything you need to know about Trump that he's now friends with a man who is suspected of killing his own family,
Yeah.
but starts a fight with a nice man about milk?
It's really peculiar.
You also don't like Theresa May anymore, innit? They're not
Yeah,
that cool.
no,
That's
no.
the thing, when you tell a guy you like them too much, you know what I mean? Like, you go out, you go public with them, like you hold hands with them, you start telling your friends you're in a special relationship. Next thing you know, he's rating Angela Merkel over you. Like, Merkel's gonna take her man. That's literally what's going on.
Well,
Yeah, and that's Trudeau.
she looks like she's from a Quentin Blake drawing.
Oh, stop it! She actually does.
One of those lesser-known Roald Dahl.
I don't know her person. I like anyone. I like most people, but I don't like her because I don't think she's got any black friends. You know where you could tell? You know what I mean? She ain't got no black
What
friends.
would it possibly be about Theresa
She
May?
ain't got no
She
black
has
friends.
no
I could
black
just tell. The eyes, you could just tell. She got no black friends. And that's why I don't trust her. My skin doesn't take to her.
Okay, hang on. Can I say, yeah, maybe she really wants some black friends. In their social circles, just doesn't meet many black people.
Don't try and... Is this a... Am I the first black person you guys have met?
No.
Don't make excuses.
I'm just saying,
If you don't have any black friends by choice, you have a problem. If they're your work friend or people you live with, but not friends by choice,
Okay, but
you
what
have
if
a
it's
problem.
what if it's not your choice? What if they don't like me? I really feel uncomfortable about my use of the word they.
Yeah.
I can see why you're not liked within that community. Who did Trump, by the way, say he'd like to see at G7 in future?
Black people.
Yes. You are totally woke. Yeah, you are so woke.
Putin.
Dara, never say woke ever again, okay?
In any context?
No context, unless you woke up, that's it, okay?
I was being ironic.
I love the white guilt. It's so
I think we
amazing.
had a very small pool of black people to be friends with. It was like...
You shouldn't keep them in a pool.
Moving on. Why? What I saw on the road the other day, fantastic sight to see, was driving on with the kids with me when 40 naked cyclists cycle past my family. And from a distance, you're kind of going, are they then? Because there's a big naked cycling thing in London at the weekend. And from a distance, you're going, oh, there's a lot of topless cyclists. Oh, wait, no, hang on. I wonder is there a chance? But it was okay, because there's a rollerblader, and he made it quite clear.
So you did see me?
May I say, it was like I compliment you, because the rollerblader was clearly going, what of it? And you're like a Dodgem car that takes its power from the road, because it was sparking. His wanger was long enough that he was actually collecting. It was just like, all right, okay, we get it. You don't care about this cause at all. You just want to rollerblade your massive lad. London for the afternoon.
Tell me, did he have a helmet?
Very nice. At the end of that round, the Polish going to reach under the red. Now we play a round called 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a trade war. This game involves Reese and Milton, so if you could make your way to the performance area, please. This round is a stand-up challenge. I launch the wheel of news, and wherever it chooses to stop, one of our performers must step forward and talk about that subject. Okay, here we go. Let's spin the wheel. The first subject is relationships. Who wants to come in that? Reese.
It's a pretty exciting time for me at the moment. My girlfriend is currently planning the wedding. Sorry, not girlfriend anymore, is it? I keep doing that. It's not girlfriend. She gets so annoyed. My ex-girlfriend is planning her wedding. It's very hurtful for me to watch, but one of those things. Anyway, got a new girlfriend now, because that's how comedy works. Got a new one, and she's all right, my girlfriend. She's pretty good. She's not perfect. She's got her quirks and her tics, like she pronounces it espresso instead of expression. She's weird. And relationships about compromise, though, aren't they? We all know that. Like, she doesn't want to watch football, and I don't want to die alone, so we don't watch football. That's the yin and the yang. You give and you take. We're trying to keep it fresh, trying to keep it exciting, me and my girlfriend, you know, trying to keep it, you know, lively, try new things all the time. Like, she keeps talking about how she wants to have sex outside of the relationship. I don't know. Constant surprises, me and my girlfriend. She bought me a gift the other day that I went round to the flat. There was this gift. It was a word of the day calendar. Don't know if you've seen these. Pretty cool. Different word every day of the year. That is more than 100 words. Pretty cool. Favourite word for me so far from the calendar? Exponentially. Ah, what a word. Exponentially. Use it all the time now. In fact, I'd say, ever since learning the word exponentially, my use of the word exponentially has increased loads. I use it all the time. Oh, yeah.
That your parents is. That leaves us with Milton. Let's see what your topic is. Let's spin the wheel. The topic is transport.
So I got here by train. For the whole journey, there was a child opposite screaming. I could even hear him through my wolf mask. But it was a quiet carriage and people were getting annoyed, so in the end, we both stopped howling. Then a stewardess got on the train. She looked at me and said, "Do you mind if I do my makeup on the train?" I said, "Well, it's still going to look like a train, isn't it?" She put her hand out and said, "I'm Amber." I said, "Yes, I think you've overdone the makeup." Anyway, one thing led to another, and, well, I'm going to skip a bit now. I was sitting in traffic the other day, and I got run over.
Thank you very much. Well done. Points again. I can remember goals. Come on back. I Our next round is called If This Is the Answer, What Is the Question? On the board are 6 categories. London, which category would you like?
Well, they're all weird, so I'm going to go with sport, I think.
Okay, go with sport. Good time for sport. The answer is about a month. What is the question?
Is it how long it takes my mum to send a standard Word document?
How long would it take Donald Trump to read The Hungry Caterpillar?
What is the name of my screenplay, which is a cross between About a Boy and Calendar Girl?
How long do you wait for the results of Nature's pregnancy test?
How long was the rollerblader's penis?
Is it, how long did it take Prince Philip to realise that Meghan Markle hadn't just been on a lovely holiday?
What is the average waiting time?
How much added time will they put on if Russia are losing?
Is it, if you take a packet of crisps onto an aeroplane and it crashes, how long would it take an air crash investigator to reassemble, needlessly, a whole potato?
How long is too long to phone someone back and say, sorry, I don't know what happened there?
Is it how long do you have to work at Sports Direct before you get a loo break?
or made branch manager.
Yeah, but they can just go in one of those massive mugs.
Is it how long, if you lock an estate agent under the stairs, will it be before they start eating stuff out of the Hoover bag?
Is it how long am I going to be thinking about what Milton just said?
Anyone have the actual answer?
How long does the World Cup last?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Thank you
there
very
we
much.
go.
Yes.
Very good. Thank you. You've got to revise. Yes, the question was how long will this year's FIFA World Cup tournament in Russia go on for? So, we excited?
Yeah, wicked. I can't wait for Love Island.
I always get so excited and then I realise that I'm essentially cheering on 11 people who would have bullied me at school.
I'm only excited because I know where every guy I'm sleeping with is at one point.
How are Russian volunteers preparing for this tournament?
They're being taught to smile,
Yes.
find England fans and say, would you like a free meal at Ziz's?
I don't know why they're getting so ready for the English people coming over. The English fans are going to have no respect for Russia or Russian history. You ask them what the Kremlin is, most of them will say, don't get it wet or feed it after midnight.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do now it's in Russia? Because our excuse is gone. Every year, our excuse is we come back and we go, it was too hot. Every year, right? The football team, we're rubbish, we get knocked out of the group. Well, it was too hot there. It was too hot in Brazil. It was too hot in Korea. And it was too hot in South Africa. Now we're in Russia, where it's a climate we're used to. We're going to have to come back and go, it was too killy. And the look in their eyes was too murderous and we were too poisoned. We just have to accept that we're not good enough at football. It doesn't matter that we invented it. We should just sit back now and watch other people do it. James Dyson is not doing his own hoovering, OK? Focus on something we are good at that we can do, which is rowing quite quickly down the River Thames, which we only look good at because we're doing it against other fucking English people. We should give up.
Did you get England in the sweepstake? Is that what happened?
Also, all the England fans take their tops off straight away. It's going to be the biggest case of nipple frostbite the world's ever seen.
All of them top off in the middle of them, one rollerblader, just going... huge England flag. In other news, what could soon be disappearing from British high streets?
This is most shops.
Yes. Yes, very bad news during the week for 2 major chains. Which were they?
Maplins.
Yeah.
Maplins is gone, which is where are passive-aggressive, patronising men going to go now? They can't all work at Quick Fit. Where am I going to go when I need to buy a rotating disco light?
Or a drone.
Or a drone.
Where all my drone needs going to be met?
How did their business model not work? I don't know.
It's Pound World.
Yes.
Are in trouble.
Yes.
They're £17 million in debt, which means they now need to sell.
Pound World is such a weird shop. Like, it's got all stuff in it that you recognise, but it's all from brands that you don't associate. Like, I bought batteries made by Snickers. I'm in there, I'm like, yeah, I like crisps, but not leg flavour.
And their big problem was they just didn't see the 99p shop coming. And that was it.
They did it to themselves as well. HMV was selling iTunes vouchers. What is going on? Players like Banks also offered you a free balaclava and a gun as you walked in.
I felt bad towards the end of the HMV shops. I was using their Wi-Fi to go on Amazon to buy things cheaper.
They have pregnancy tests in Pound World.
Wow.
They're
How
probably
accurate
dodgy
is a £1 pregnancy test? It feels like...
Not as accurate as I wanted it to be, Dara.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you want to spend more than £1 on something you're just going to piss on?
Toys R Us is gone.
Toys R Us is gone. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Toys R Us is called Toys R Us because they sell toys. And they have a spin-off shop called Babies R Us.
That seems dark.
And also there's Belarus. Like Toys R Us for bells.
Yeah.
Jamie's Italian's gone. That was never going to work, was it? One Google shows he isn't.
They've opened the Amazon Go supermarket. They have. And there's just one. There's going to be loads.
And you just walk in and...
You just walk in, you
Like
swipe a little
Argos.
barcode thing, and then you just you just put stuff in your bag directly, and you walk out, and it charges you automatically. And people are saying it's like someone out of Black Mirror. But oh yeah, that Black Mirror episode about Tesco becoming more convenient. That was a good one. People love that. That is the nation's new favourite pastime, saying stuff out of Black Mirror all the time. Oh, it's like someone out of Black Mirror. Is it, or is it wireless headphones? Chill out. But it's amazing because no one works there in the Amazon supermarket. That's what's amazing about it. Right? There's no checkout staff. Human beings are becoming completely obsolete, and just as women, we're getting equality. Gutted.
Now we come to scenes we'd like to see. So if everyone can make their way over to the performance area, I'll read out this week's topics, and then we'll see what our panelists can come up with. Okay, here we go. The first subject is unlikely things to hear at the World Cup.
And here comes the Irish team.
Oh, sorry. That is, wow. You're getting buzzed to fuck for the rest of it. Okay. Sorry, Hugh. You'd like to go
It's
in
all
there?
right.
Yeah,
It's okay.
absolutely.
That's
Hugh.
fine.
Here with the first answer is Hugh.
And here come the Irish team.
Hello, I'm really sorry we didn't get in this year.
And up in the stand, the Uruguayan women with their chant, Uruguay, and I'm a girl.
And Portugal have beaten Spain, and Saudi Arabia have beaten a woman for wearing shorts.
Jamie Vardy managed 4 shots in the first half, 3 Sambucas and a Skittles vodka.
And that is a great shot from the Russian, but unfortunately the journalist has survived.
So it's Panama's first time at the tournament, but they have been doing FIFA's accounts.
And Sterling has taken a dive. That's it for financial news. Back to the football.
Well, it's official. England are out. And we can go back to identifying people with flags in their windows as racist.
Well, let's have a look at the Swedish bench. $12.99 from IKEA.
Oh, and that is a huge tackle. That has got to make it more difficult to rollerblade.
Brilliant goalkeeper, David De Gea. Midfield maestro, Mesut Ozil. Fast forward.
And he's nipped round the back and banged in an absolute screamer. This really is the best leaked sex tape in the history of football.
Well, we didn't think it was possible, but somehow Gareth Southgate has managed it. England eliminated before the group stage.
Well, at 2-1 down, Iran had to do something. So they brought on their secret weapon, a 14-megaton intercontinental ballistic missile.
If you've just tuned in to England versus Germany, what are you doing, mate? Love Island is on.
Well, it looks like semis for Croatia. I wish they had worn bigger shorts.
That's a shocking miss from Jesus. They are going to absolutely crucify him for that.
Next topic is things you wouldn't hear in a charity appeal.
British Red Cross. Just 3 adjectives to describe the average UKIP voter.
Stuck in a chair, barely able to move. Please help us get Dara walking again.
Peter Andre will be with us later. He's got a new single, and if our donations don't double, we'll let him perform it.
For just 50p, Dara O'Brien will toss you off in comic hand relief.
50p?
50p is no way I'm paying that.
Give me a quid at least, I'm classy. Kiss him and everything.
Shoplifters Anonymous, helping people to help themselves.
If you're starting a family, why not consider adoption? But hurry up, otherwise it'll only be the ugly ones left.
With your money, I'm going to start a human organ delivery service called Liveroo.
Every day, these people walk up to 15 steps to get water. With your money, we can employ waiters at Nando's.
Now, the National Trust, for just £70 a year, you can have unlimited access to national treasures, like the gardens of Stour Head or the sumptuous interior of Judi Dench.
The thing with a disease like HIV is that many people are just ignorant. Most people don't even realise that HIV is just Roman for high five.
Robin needs clean, cold water and something nutritious to eat, because last night he got shit-faced.
These people are disease-ridden. They haven't had a shower for weeks. Donate now. Save a life in Magaluf.
This is the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. This tiger has 3 dicks. How sick is that?
Give a man a duck and he'll feed himself for a week. Teach a man to duck and he'll avoid low-flying objects.
With your money last year, we took this homeless man and completely transformed him into a homeless woman.
And now in Comic Relief, it's time for some harrowing footage as the cast of Birds of a Feather sing the hits from Greece.
Between you and me, those rescue cats can't even swim, let alone rescue anyone.
The Royal Society for the Protection of Birds, the only charity looking after the needs of Cockney women.
For just the price of a cup of coffee, we can get little Nagubu a cup of coffee.
Pale, sad and hungry. We're raising money for the Irish football team.
Okay, let's give it a round before we go to Milton Hugh and Angela. That's the end of the show. This week's winners are Reece James, Dominic Hughes and Ed Gamble. Congratulations to Milton Jones, Hugh Dennis and Angela Barnes. Thank you for watching. I'm Darrell Breen. Good night.